the other side of this really beautiful 12-inch 78 RPM shellac record. It's over 100 years old, it's on the Victor label, and there's never been a time when the words of this speech are more needed in Britain, because we are being sold out by all the politicians, the mainstream politicians, the media, the establishment, all backed by the European Union, the Germano European Union, who seem to want to colonise Britain. It's just not on. We want our liberty. We are a sovereign state. We voted for Brexit. We should get Brexit. There should be no question about it. Yet we've got a Prime Minister and political establishment who are doing everything they can to thwart the will of 17.4 million voters, the biggest turnout in British history for any form of referendum or election. So here we have it. Give me liberty or give me death. Patrick Henry's speech in the Virginia Convention of 1775, and that's what I say about Brexit. We do not want to become part of this monstrous so-called United States of Europe, a German-led enterprise in which we become just a vassal state taking rules. That's not how we are. We're a sovereign nation, and that's how all nations should be. Elect their own politicians, kick their own politicians out, because most of them are crap, but you must have the right to vote for your own politicians, not be led by dictate by a new version of the Soviet Union. Give me liberty or give me death. Sorry about that speech. This is much better.
In vain after these things may we indulge the fond hope of peace and reconciliation. There is no longer any room for hope. If we wish to be free, we must fight. I repeat it, sir, we must fight. An appeal to arms and to the God of battles is all that is left us. They tell us, sir, that we are weak, unable to cope with so formidable an adversary. But when shall we be stronger? Will it be the next week or the next year? Will it be when we are totally disarmed, and when a British Guard shall be stationed in every house? Shall we gather strength by irresolution and inaction? Shall we acquire the means of effectual resistance by lying supinely on our backs and hugging the delusive phantom of hope until our enemies shall have bound us hand and foot? We are not weak if we make a proper use of those means which the God of nature has placed in our power. 3 millions of people armed in the holy cause of liberty, and in such a country as that which we possess, are invincible against any force which our enemy can send against us. Besides, we shall not fight our battles alone. There is a just God who presides over the destinies of nations, and who will raise up friends to fight our battles for us. The battle, sir, is not to the strong alone. It is to the vigilant, the active, the brave. Besides, sir, we have no election. If we were base enough to desire it, it is now too late to retire from the contest. There is no retreat but in submission and slavery. Our chains are forged. Their clanking may be heard on the plains of Boston. The war is inevitable, and let it come. I repeat it, sir, let it come. It is in vain, sir, to extenuate the matter. Gentlemen may cry, peace, peace, but there is no peace. The war is actually begun. The next gale that sweeps from the north will bring to our ears the clash of resounding arms. Our brethren are already in the field. Why stand we here idle? What is it that gentlemen wish? What would they have? Is life so dear, or peace so sweet, as to be purchased at the price of chains and slavery? Forbid it, Almighty God. I know not what course others may take, but as for me, give me liberty, or give me be death.